Hey gang, it's your old buddy Platt. Today I'm going to show you how to make alcohol infused ice cream. So let's go. So as most of you who regularly follow the channel have noticed lately, that I've done a lot of videos on drunken shakes, floats. I've really kind of covered the topic, and it's because I wanted to do something different with alcohol. And I thought, well, we kind of get in the world of dessert. Well, today what I want to do is kind of take it to the next level. And I want to infuse alcohol into ice cream. Now, I do it a simple way and just use an ice cream maker. I bought a little 1 pint ice cream maker that I will use in future videos. But today's little experiment is kind of inspired by some of the comments I get in other videos. Sometimes people say, well, I don't have access to this. Well, can I use this instead, this, that, and the other? And I realize a lot of times people just don't necessarily have everything. So I'm going to show you not only how to infuse alcohol into ice cream, but probably the simplest way to make ice cream. Let me kind of go over what you need for this. The theme of this particular video is a Bailey's Oreo ice cream, or ice cream Oreo cookie ice cream, and we're going to make 1 pint of it. First we'll need our Irish cream. I got a little mini bottle of Irish cream. I've got some mini Oreos I'm going to kind of smash up. I'm using 1 pint of heavy whipping cream. You can use half and half, whole milk, even 2% or non-fat. If you use the 2% and the non-fat, it will freeze, but there'll be a lot of ice crystals. It's not going to be as good. Let me be honest, if you're going to make a treat like this, I know some people are like, well, I want to cut the calories, or I don't want too much of this. If you're making alcohol-infused ice cream, don't count calories. Let's get the good stuff. And so I went ahead and got heavy whipping cream. I want it nice and creamy. Besides that, you're going to need a little bit of sugar. You're going to need a couple of these Ziploc bags. I've got a 1 quart and a 1 gallon bag. And you're going to need a little bit of salt and ice. So now that we got everything together, let's make some alcohol infused ice cream. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is prepare the first, or the smaller bag of the two. We're going to add our different ingredients in here. The first thing I'm going to add is about 1/2 cup of those smashed Oreos into the bag. And I'm in here. Then I want to add about 1/2 cup of sugar. You can tweak that however you like, more or less sugar. And then I'm going to add our little mini bottle of Irish cream. Alrighty. And then last but not least, we're going to add our pint of our heavy whipping cream in here. Give it a little shake. We'll pour to our bag. Alrighty. And then you'll want to seal this tight, and then kind of give the bag a shake, kind of work all these ingredients together. Also, you kind of want to make sure we've got that bag sealed up nice and tight, no leaks. Alrighty. Now that we got this bag set, let's set this aside and prepare the next bag. Alrighty, now that we got our smaller bag prepared, we're going to prepare our larger bag. And we're going to fill it 1/3 to 1/2 full of ice. And then we're going to add 1/2 cup of salt. Now you can use kosher salt, coarse salt. I'm just using plain salt, just as long as it's salt. And we're going to add salt to the bag. And that actually helps. If you've ever used an old school ice cream maker, you know you add salt, that helps the ice, that helps just kind of freeze everything and kind of preserve the ice. You'll want to seal this up. Make sure you kind of get that salt equally distribute it. And now that we do, we're going to open this back up, and then we're going to add our smaller bag back or into the larger bag. We're going to seal that up, and then we're going to make sure we get ice all around this smaller bag. Maybe want a little more air out. Yep, don't want too much here. And then we're going to, you have two options here. Either you can just kind of shake the bag, or you can just kind of constantly flip it over, kind of like in a churning motion. And we're going to do this for the next 5 to 10 minutes until that inner bag starts to thicken up, cream up. So let me do this for the next 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll come back and see what we've got. Okay, so I've been shaking the bag for about 7 to 8 minutes, and I can just tell you right now, I can feel that it's thickened up. So let's see what we've got. Oh yeah, it's definitely thickened up. While you're shaking it, if you want to use a cloth or whatever, feel free to keep your hands from getting frozen. Got me a little spoon. Let's give her a taste. Oh yeah, this is. Oh yeah, you see we got a nice spoonful. It's firmed up. Let's give her a taste. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta try another spoonful. I think we've hit a little home run here. Oh yeah, it's top notch. I can tell you right now that heavy whipping cream made a difference. It's just thick and creamy and smooth. I get the Oreo, the Bailey's, adds a little something to it. You can eat it just as it is right now, or if you want to, put in a little container, throw it in the freezer, just leave in the bag, which is what I'm going to do. But man, this is great. This is easy. Took less than 10 minutes. You know, you should have ice in a bag and salt and pretty much all that stuff. Like I said, stick with the half and half heavy whipping cream. You know, if you wanted to, again, you could use 2% or low fat, but don't skip the good stuff, because this is good. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe down below. Also, please like the video, because that lets YouTube know we're making good content. Any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comment section, or you can contact me on the Twitter page. Well, until next time, bottoms up.